So, why you should keep a journal in 2022 and why I've been writing journals and writing things down for a multitude of years is because that's the way magic happens. Literally. Writing things down on paper has been anciently a way to preserve thoughts, ideas, accomplishments, and goals. And all of the ancient scribes or texts, as far as the Bible, the Dead Sea Scrolls, or even the Emerald Tablets, are around and are knowledgeable to us now because they were scribed, whether written in paper or even written in stone. Also, it's magic because just like reading books, I use my imagination. So my imagination is activated every time that I must describe the way I've experienced this reality on paper. So the same way my mind turns my imagination into reality, I can now formulate my reality in a vivid imagination that I will want to hold forever. Think of it like this. It's the difference in watching a television program and reading that same motion picture in a book. You'll get two totally different perspectives. Most of the time, if you're like me, even if you don't like to read, you would agree that for some reason the book is always better than a movie. And the reason why I would say a book would be better than a movie is the way it was actualized and visualized in your mind through the power of words. So writing literally can turn into a complete book for yourself, even if it's not a book that you would like to share with someone else or would like to sell or become profitable with, and that is valuable. But just for yourself, writing down in a journal can be profitable for you, which from my perspective is the most profitable thing that can be. So that's the reason why, one, writing in a journal, keeping a daily journal is important to keep up with the magic that happens in your life. The other reason why it's important that I found to keep a journal is because I'm a calculated person and I do have many thoughts that go on in my mind throughout the course of a day. I think it said like a regular average person has over 60,000 thoughts within a day. I'm not gonna keep up with 60,000 thoughts, let alone believe that I'm able to organize and remember the best of those thoughts that I may have in the course of a day. So writing in my journal is a form of externalizing the infinite eternal which is in me, knowing that 60,000 thoughts in just one day is a form of godhood, of godship, of infinite. So because I have infinite thoughts, I'm going to write down my best thoughts at any given time, and I may be unaware in that present moment what a best thought is, but when I write down what I feel is my best thoughts or things that I'm prompted to write down or have been aware that I have had similar thoughts before and I may not have written them down. Writing those things down is now a way that I can forever have it permanently placed in this reality. So if I do run across a form of deja vu or sit in the shower thinking to myself, man, I had an excellent thought earlier today, instead of me trying to ask, well, what was that excellent thought, and attempting to replay it in my mind, I can have confidence in knowing that I've already written it down, and that is just as simple as me flipping through some pages and reading for myself things that I've written for myself, and that I may be able to share with someone else that's of value. Also, a reason why I keep a journal is because it is a powerful way for me to hold on to memories. I've always had this joke with some people that know me closely, saying that if I ever had Alzheimer's when I got older, I've written enough journals and information in my journal that would probably sustain my excitement for living. If anything, might even jog my memory by the way I've written and have keeping my journal. Because memories, what I found for myself and researching with other people and everyone else, is that memories also have the power to either give you life, like pour into your energy. They can give you energy. You think about that time when you was younger, if you're 80 years old or if you're an older, elder, wiser person, you can think when you was younger and literally feel excitement and the power to get up and do something else based on memories that you've had in your past. For me, writing down those memories, accomplishments, goals, dreams, desires on paper gives me a renewed motivation any and every time I read it. Literally, if I'm going through something right now in my current reality, I can look back at days, weeks, months, years past and find encouragement and motivation and inspiration to keep moving forward through things I've written that may be similar, and or I may find a story that from my present might be less than challenging than what I went through in my past, knowing that if I've overcome and succeeded in those things, then I can definitely do the same in my life right now. And last reason why I write in a journal and I keep a diary, a notebook of my best thoughts, is some have said that I have a developmental delay. I also know that my new curriculum right now comes from my best work, my best older works. So I can teach from literally my documentation of my own life and how I've written and organized my journal. And more importantly, through my personal research, it adds on and it gives me a way to document for my book. Most people I run into have a wonderful story that I say, damn, you should write a book fortunately or unfortunately, as much as we desire, have that passion, and will want to literally leave a legacy behind to our loved ones and those we care about, a book is a formal or informal way, or a diary or journal can be one of those informal ways to leave a legacy behind. A journal that I found for myself is not only impactful and motivating and inspiring for myself, that can give me energy to move through whatever I'm currently going through, but how much more so for those that I love, I care about, and that I leave a piece of me literally behind. In my journal, I'm very descriptive. I'm very precise with time, place that I wrote, the inscription, the placement of the cosmic bodies like the moon, retrogrades, things like that, so that when a person in my future, or when I'm in the future looking into the past, finds this inscription, it can be most beneficial for them to, with the triangulation of the information, to bring forth the best magic in their own personal lives. So, in conclusion, I would say there's three main reasons a person should be writing in their journal for themselves. There's definitely three main reasons why I personally write in a journal. I know that there is more if I sat back and thought even more on this. Definitely share with me your thoughts in the comments. But in review, for me, writing is magical. It's literally me bringing forth my thoughts and imaginations of my brain into reality. So it's a first step of manifestation. Also, writing provides me energy, excitement. It is a way that I can use a tool that I can use to literally time travel, provide me encouragement, motivation, and inspiration for whatever I'm currently going through, to get through it, because I have a sample set of things in the past that I've been able to succeed. And then 3, it is a form of me leaving a legacy, a legend, like what you find in the corner of a map. There are symbols, documentation, descriptions that I have found to positively propel me closer to my own goals, dreams, desires, and treasures in life. So for anyone that would find it and read it for themselves, and or keep a journal, a diary, documentation for themselves, I'm sure that they will find a closer value, an ultimate wealth, and abundance in their own personal lives. Because I have, definitely. So, once again, hopefully this video, this information of why I keep a journal is so important to me, has found value for you. Definitely. If you reach the end of this video, know that I'm also a writer. I created a 2022 journal for myself. It's hardcover. It has 381 college rule, no bleed paper so that you can keep one page at least every day of next year full of ideas, your best thoughts, reoccurring events, accomplishments, goals. You can write just not with pen and pencil, but also with color, pencils. If you have children, definitely encourage them to write their own personal journals. I'm gonna leave a link in the descriptions to where you can get this journal. And if you decide this journal isn't for you and it doesn't resonate, I would still encourage and inspire you to just start writing. It is a very powerful tool that I use. I'm able, like I said, to make my visions clear and precise. And we all have a book inside of us. I know you have a book inside of you. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video, how I can improve. Until next time, hello.